Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is National Sports Lawyer here, and welcome back to a brand new video here. As today, I'm going to do my 2023 annual Telstra Premiership live reaction here as well between the Dolphins and the St George Illawarra Dragons as well in round 13. Sorry if this live stream went up a bit late at late notice there, and for no announcements as well to be made. So yeah, but Richard Wilkins, what the hell? I didn't expect him to be on there. Okay, well I didn't expect Richard Wilkins to be on World of Sports, but obviously tonight it's a special one, and as you may have heard this morning, some very shocking news, especially if you're a long time rugby league fan back in the 80s, and yeah, fortunately, I'm just going to close the door. Unfortunately, this morning I heard on the radio, um, the greatest singer, or one of the greatest singer of all time, Tina Turner. Yes, the singer that sang, what was the song called again? Simply the best on the rugby league commercial there back in the 80s as well, and especially in the 1993 grand final as well. I think it was between Bell Maine, or was it? I think it was no. I think it was Newcastle Knights and the Seagulls. Back then, I could be wrong. Oh no, actually, it was the Brisbane Broncos, I think, versus the Bulldogs in the. No, my bad. No, it was the Broncos and the Dragons in the grand final there back in 1993 there as well, and that's when the Broncos won the comp that year in 1993, and that's when she held up the Winfield Cup there as well. And yeah, it was you know, um, a great moment as well. And she had like a little tour coming up that was supposed to happen, but unfortunately, with her tragedy, this morning, it looks like it's not going to happen. And I bet there's many other fans there who are just absolutely just shocked and just saddened to hear the shocking news is here as well. And yeah, it's quite a big deal, especially for our the rugby league community there as well. So yeah, when I heard this, I couldn't believe it. I it just came in so fast this morning that it didn't sound real, but unfortunately, it's such a big deal, man. It's like, wow, you know, yeah. The way that she was doing the promotion as well throughout the rugby league ads as well, especially in the magazines as well. She has took in there and the time there, in Sydney there to get herself, prepared for that stage as well to sing in the 1993 New South Wales rugby league grand final as well. It was such a great moment as well, and it's a bit emotional there as well, to see her just pass away just like that. And it's many of the great moments that that she did bring in into rugby league back in the days. And well, this week they're going to pay tributes there to her, which I think they should. And yeah, she has brought so much impact there as well. The strong woman that she was there as well. So yeah, it was very depressing and just a heartbreaking day for many rugby league fans. Who were to watch the grand final there back in 1993. I heard a couple of people went there and shared their story there as well. When she came on stage there, And yeah, man, it's very emotional, man. It's very emotional and sad day for her and for her family as well. So yeah, yeah, you know, I pay tributes there to Tina Turner, and rest in peace there to her. But anyways, kickoff is about to be at 8 p.m. as well, I believe. I'm just going to check it as well, just in case. Um, yeah, I think it is. Just give me a sec here, lads. Oh, it's at 7:50. My bad. Okay, so I'm going to change it there to 7:50. Not 8 p.m. Yeah, 7:50 p.m. as well. It's uh boy, I'm still like shocked, and I just can't like get my mind off of how she ended up passing away. Apparently she passed away from continuous illness as well. I believe in Switzerland. She passed away in her house as well, or was it Sweden? I don't know where it was, but I'm pretty sure it was in Switzerland. But uh, no matter where she passed away, she will forever be remembered as well throughout you know her greatest moments as well, throughout on the big stage as well, the halftime show, and yeah, especially the before entertainment as well during the NRL Grand Final. Sorry, no, the New South Wales Rugby League Grand Final as well was called back in the day. So yeah, um, yeah. Anyways, enough about talking about Tina Turner. We're gonna go straight into the team list as well, and let's get straight into it. I'm just going to clear up a couple of things on my tab there as well. Apologies for that. Obviously, I had to get this whole thing ready, so of course there was going to be a couple of tabs to be open up as well. So classic me. But anyways, team list as well. Just go through here and just give my inside thoughts as well before kickoff as well. So I'm going to transition here as well. So here we go. So the Dolphins and the Dragons here. The ins and outs as well. So Mark Nichols there. He comes in as well. Mason Teague. Basama Famo Silly there. Valence Tiaware. And instead for the Dragons as well, Billy Burns, Jack Bird, Malcolm Molo, and the outside for the Dolphins there, Felice Kafuzi, Himesh Tabai, Fido, Jojo Collins, Tom Gilbert as well, and for the Dragons there, Benjamin Hunt, which is a big out there for the Dragons, which he will be chasing his origin duties as well. Black Glory is injured as well. Jayan Suwa is also uh, injured as well as I forgot to mention Felice Kafuzi is also injured as well, which is a massive out there for the Dolphins forward pack as well. The Hammer is chasing his origin duties as well, and also with along with Tom Gilbert there. So yeah, um, yeah, and here's the team list as well. And I'm going to go through the Dolphins one through 17 as well throughout the reserves as well. So coming up fullback there, Cody Nikarima with Jermaine Saka there on the other wing as well with Tetsu New in the centers there. Ewan Aiken, Brinker Lee in the halves there. Anthony Milford, Isaiah Gatoa there in the four pack. Just Bromwich there as a captain there. Hermine SCSE and as a hooker there, Jeremy Marshall King. In the back rows there, Kenneth Bromwich there with Connolly Lemu there as well with Ray Stone there, a lock. On the bench there, Joe Wallace, Mark Nichols, Mason Teague, Valence to wear as well in number 17, and in the reserves there, in the 18 man replacement as well. Pasama Famanu Silly there will be the 18 man as well for the Dolphins. And going through the St. George Illawarra Dragons 1 through 17 as well. A fullback there, Tyrone Terrell Salone. And on the wings there, Matthew Guy, Mike Michaeli Ravala in the centres there, Moses Sully and Zach Lomax. In the halves there, Talatio Amon, Jaden Sullivan. In the four pack as well, Francis Mollo, Michael Mollo, his brother there as well, along with the hooker there, Jack Lil. In the back row there as well, Jack Bird and Bam Murdoch Masilla. Alok there is the captain who is going to be standing up to take the captain as well. There are a few controversial things on the media there against this, which my a quick opinion on this is that it's completely ridiculous on how they're just stating out his past as well, which I mean, it's just beyond just retarded in my opinion. I mean, like the whole case been forgotten. You know, he won the case there. You know, I think it's been about like a year or 2 years from now. So like, how do you know? Like, come on, man. Like, just have it. Like, please. Like, come on, man. Like, that's just silly, man. In my opinion. So I mean, Jack DeBellin there with experience as well. Obviously, he played for the Blues as well, which I'm quite surprised that he didn't potentially get picked for the Blues as well. Maybe in the reserves as well. So yeah, a little bit surprised. So but yeah, in the utility bench there, Moses Mbai, Toby Couchman there as well, Jaden Hunt there, Josh Kerr, and for the 18 man as well, it is Billy Burns. And that's pretty much the whole team as well throughout 1 to 17 there as well, throughout the Dolphins and the Dragons as well. And the match officials there, Adam Gee is the referee for tonight. The touch judges there is Chris Sutton and Todd Smith. And for the senior review official is Chris Butler. And that's pretty much the whole team list as well, along with the officials. So, yeah, now, looking for the matchup as well. Uh, the matchup, in my opinion, here is going to be Jeremy Marshall King and Jacob Lewis as well. Now, I just feel like the Jeremy Marshall King has much more skill as well throughout doing half there as well, and he can sneak out a couple of line breaks as well throughout the space there on the Dragons' defense. Jacob Lewis, you know, when he has been given the full minutes as well. He's really starting to gel in into the Dragon side as well. Maybe it's because of the culture change there as well since he has left the West Tigers. And yeah, you know, he can make a couple of good plays there as well. You know, and I just reckon he can handle the pressure there much more than what Moses and by the does as well. Which he can try to sneak through a couple of gaps as well, Jacob Lil, but I just reckon the Jeremy Marshall King has a much more of the speed as well. So yeah, I do believe the Jeremy Marshall King can have a couple of 40-20s up his sleeve as well. But who knows with Jacob Lil? I won't be surprised if he does decide to come up with an upset there as well against Jeremy Marshall King as well. And yeah, we will just have to wait and see from tonight from tonight as well. So yeah, yeah. Now, um, I just reckon the Jack DeVillin there. He's also going to make himself a couple of great post contact meters as well throughout the middle as well. Which yeah, I reckon he's going to be strong as well, and he's really going to help the St George Illawarra Dragons as well. To really get his team there some great field positioning as well, and yeah, we will just have to wait and see on tonight as well. Jack Bird on the back row as well. It could work there with Ben Murdoch, Masila, but I don't know, man. You know, with Conley, Lemon, which his defenses there is absolutely just incredible, and we all know on how much of a workhorse he has been throughout the last couple of weeks as well. I know that last week he was a bit disappointed there against the Storm as well, and yeah, but you know they got Ray Stone locked as well. He can be very aggressive as well, and can make a couple of post contact meters as well. So he can throw a couple of offloads there as well. But I just reckon that Jack DeBellin is going to be the biggest impact here as well, and with him just being the captain as well, I just reckon his communication there is going to be absolutely just fantastic as well throughout the forward pack there, and that's something that the Dragons forward pack needs as well with Siwa and also Laurie out as well. So yeah. We'll see on how that goes along there tonight, but I reckon it's going to go along well, and that's probably going to give the Dragons there, probably going to get them tight over here as well against the Dolphins here as well. So yeah, but for Milford there, we'll see what happens. You know, he has been, you know, like I expect him to improve a lot, but he hasn't really shown me that yet. So, yeah, but you know, Tilde up against Sullivan and also a 5'8" who has played, you know, for Tonga there in the World Cup as well. So, I mean, he has have a few of Union background as well, Isaiah Katoa. So, we'll see on how he goes as well against Sullivan and Amon as well, and also against the Dragons as well, which you know Zach Lomax and Raviella combination as well as along with Sully and Figo there as well. So the Dragons' backline is looking very talented here, I must say. So yeah, the Dolphins they're really got to watch out. You know, for a few of the combinations that the Dragons are going to lead out here tonight. Because yeah, if I was a Dolphins fan, I would be a bit worried about on how Sullivan and the Mine are going to try to shift out there on the back line there as well, and especially to watch out there from the kick return there from Salone. So yeah, you know, they got a lot of speeders as well. So yeah, we'll see on how they go. As the Dolphins, you know, the march out on the field as well as the Dragons. They already march out on the field as well, and yeah, I think they're going to pay tribute there to Tina Turner. I'm gonna say this the tunnel there as well throughout the Dolphins walkway there as well is quite amazing, especially with the Payton as well, a legend of the Dolphins there on top. Um, I don't know who his name is, but yeah, it looks like he's a legend as well throughout the club. And I also forgot to mention that it's going to be Jermaine Osaka's 100th game tonight. So he's gonna have a big game here tonight, especially against a well and truly talented and speedful backline as well from the St George Illawarra Dragons as well. So we'll see what happens there as well as we're going to start as well, and yeah, let's get it. Evening, the house. How's it going there? The house. As we're about to kick off here in the first half at KO Stadium here in Redcliffe in Queensland. And here we go. First half as well. It's gonna be collected there from Jack Bird there, and he'll take it up there on the first tackle as well. And now they're going to give up there to Michael Molo there, I believe. Yeah, Michael Molo, and then it's going to go. So no, to Francis Molo, my bad. And now it goes off there to Michael Molo, to his brother there on the third. And now on the fourth here, it's going to be now Little off to Amon on the fifth of the last. Sorry, no, Francis Muller, my bad. And now it's going to be the fifth last, and they're going to put it there all the way there to Tessinu, or is it Osako? Oh, yeah, no, it's Tessinu, yeah, on the first. And they're going over here on the O20 as well, and the rush up there was way too early as well, and they're going to be called there offside as well from Francis, sorry, no, from Ben Menlock Masila and Jack and Jack Bird. And Isaiah Gator there will kick it there to touch, which is going to give the Dolphins there out of the own 20 as well for some space there to breathe. As they do over there, a minute in, and the Dolphins, well, it wasn't the greatest touch there as well from Isaiah Gator, as they're going to tap on there from the 30. They could have done a little bit much more better as well, but it seems like the wind is causing it bits. I don't know how it is there. I care same as well, but yeah, Marshall King, and now off to Lemu, and onto the right there to Ewan Ake. Sorry, no, to Brinker Lee. Now it's off to Milford, and off to Jesse Bromwich as well. Onto the fourth there, and he'll play the ball there to Jeremy Marsh King, Milford, and he throws the dummy as well on the fifth last here, and now it's gonna be Jeremy Marsh King as well. Isaiah Katoa and the card ball there to you and Aiken there, but it's gonna be wrapped up there on the last as well, and that's gonna be a handover there for the Dragons. Sorry, no, for the Dolphins. Now they're going to give up there to Raviala there onto the first, and he'll play the ball there to Little. And now it's off there. Now off to Francis Molo, and now onto the third. Here it's going to go off here to Sully, and now Little Amon, and now it's onto the left there to Jack Bird as well. Onto the fourth now, and now Little onto the right there to Michael Molo, onto the fifth and last here, as they won't get over the halfway line as well, the Dragons, but they're going to punt it there on the Dolphins 20, and it looks like it's going to be a penalty as well to the Dragons there for a late shot there on Sullivan as well, and yes, it was. It was contact there on the air, but looking on the replay, it wasn't late, and I gotta say that's a pretty soft call there from Gee. So yeah, that's a pretty shit call, and I don't know why he called it. And they're going to take the two. Well, that's a pretty shit start to this match. Yep, just win like an easy penalty, and just milk it there as well, and just take the two. Fucking pussies. Anyways, the Dragons are going to take the two as well. After a very controversial call as well from Gee. So yeah, Zach Lomax, I believe he's going to goal kick there. So no, Jack. No, it is Zach Lomax who is going to goal kick here as well in front. I don't know how that's gonna. I don't know how that's a penalty there. I think the Dolphins got hard done by the court as well, and yeah, it's a pretty soft call. It's a very soft call there against Jeremy Washington as well against Sullivan. It's just it's soft. Like that might be the softest core of the year as well. In my opinion, that is just shithouse, and I gotta say that is just stupid. Honestly, just a soft core. Anyways, Dragons 2-0 as a score off there from a controversial call as well. Gifted to them, and yeah, the Rev V go in front. And now it's off to Francis Muller there onto the first as well. I also forgot to put in the first half, but obviously because the match has started, so I'm going to change it right now. Apologies for that. Now it's off to Ben Munich Masila there. And the Dragons are not really going anyway as Little. He finds a line break as well. Oh, to this side as well. To Sloan. And off to Salone as Salone was trying to make like an offload there. To Solomon there as well. And then off to Amon there, who was trying to throw a dump as well. He goes in there as well. And he finds a gap as well. And some lazy middle defense as well from the Dolphins. And Amon goes in there as well and just smooths his way throughout the middle as well of the Dolphins. What would the Finns even thinking about? Man, what a play there from Jacob Lill there. Out of dummy half as well, he finds a line break. And as I said, the Dragons, they weren't making a lot of a great means there on the set as well until Lill, he made a break there. And from there, Amon. He runs dazzle his way as well, just dumbing there, and just found some lazy and some shocking defense there in the middle there as well, from the Dolphins, and I've got to say that is just terrible, there from the Dolphins on how they had to shut that one down as well, and yeah, the Dragons there, they will score off there as well, after scoring a penalty goal. Wow. Oh, double movement? Nah, come on. Bullshit. No way. There's no way. Bullshit. Yeah, double movement. My ass. There's no way. There's no way. It's on his elbow. For fuck's sakes. And it's on his elbow. Look. Oh, fuck off. Oh, come on. It's gonna be a no try. Fortunately, his arm has touched the ground, and that concludes as a no try as double movements. Unfortunately, yeah, yeah, come on, yeah, like, yeah, oh, man, people are going to be raging on about the first couple of minutes as well, but anyways, the Dragons here, they're on Dolphin stand, so nice score as well. As they're going to as well, it's going to be a high there as well, just been taken there from Cody Nicarima as well onto Jack Bird, and Jack Bird will score off there from a great quick grubber there from I think from Amon there, I believe it was, and yeah, too easy there for the Dragons there, and they won't be denied this time. Yes, it was off there from Amon as well, and yeah, the Dragons have raced out of the blocks. Yep, they have, and they raced out here quite quickly here. Uh, After a controversial call as well, and being denied from Amon, but Amon, he will get himself his try assist as well, and often from Jack Bird, who has just been taken high there from Cody Nicarima there, but it's not going to matter. He does plan it down as well, and yeah, Dragons they will officially hit in front. uh, with the first try of the match. And now Amon, sorry, no, my bad, Zach Lomax will now kick the goal in front as well, which I'm pretty sure he should get this one. We'll see what happens. And he's going to kick it there, and oh, that is shocking. That is absolutely just shocking. How did he manage to miss that? Zach Lomax? Maybe because of the wind there. So it's 6-0 there to the St. George Illawarra Dragons. The score there from a penalty goal, and then from a try as well from Jack Bird. And the Dragons there, they're getting off there from a fast and paced start as well against the Dolphins at their own backyard in Redcliffe. And now it's the Dragons here. Once again, playing more with the spell there with possession as well. And the Dolphins are yet to get some possession as well to turn around this fast-paced momentum as well from the Dragons as what they're playing at the moment. As Zach Lomax there will find space there on the Dolphins' right side as well. Sorry, no, on the left side as well. And then Miller Masila there off to Sloan, and now off to Sullivan there as well. Onto the fourth there, and out of dummy half there, Jack Lille there. Sorry, no, uh, Lomax. We're trying to find some meters as well, and now it's gonna come off there from a Moan as well. I believe that who has taken the kick there as well. Um, it's gonna be Tess New. Well, that's the Sako. I'm not too sure. Onto the second there. No, that was the Sako. Ewan Aiken now onto the third. So no, that's Brooker Lee. On, onto the fourth here for the Dolphins. That's going to be outside of the fourth as well. And Jerry Marshall King is through and an offload away there to go Nick Ring as well. And now it goes back there to Isaiah Couture as well. And now it's going to go off there to Milford there as well. And the high ball there from him. And can they get back as well? And now it's up there to Asaka as well. And then it's up there from Bromwich. But they're going to be taking over there from the sideline there as well as it was Brinker Lee who was taking over the sideline as well. Taking up from the replay as well. The high ball there from Milford there. Just been taken there from Osaka as well, and then back on there to Brinker Lee there as well, and he offload there back there to Osaka there, but yeah, Brinker Lee's foot there, his tippy toes have just touched the chalk as well, so yeah, the Dragons will get back the ball here on the own 10. And Francis Molo will play ball there to Jacob Little as well. And now they're going to go off there to Michele Raviella there as well. And he'll play there on the first as well. It's off there to Jacob Little there. And they're going to go onto the left here for Michael Molo. And then Little off to Francis Molo here onto the third there. Jack Lil, Zach Lomax. Now it's off there from Sullivan. Now Lil and off to Michael Molo. Onto the fourth here. Sorry, no, onto the fifth here. And now they're going to take on there for Amona as well. And it's going to be Tessanu who's going to take there from his own 10 as well. And he's going to run up there quite well over his own 20. And now it's going to be Cody Nicarima there. He's going to run up onto the second as well. Now they're going to go over the third there with Jermaine Osaka as well onto the third now. And now out of dummy half as well, Cody Nikarima, and the pass on onto the to the right as well. To Kenneth Bromwich as well, and now it's off there to just Bromwich as well onto the fifth here, and he'll play the ball as well. Now it's off there to Milford as well, and he'll chip there straight onto McAfee there onto the first there, and he'll play the ball there to Amon there, I believe it was. And now it's gonna be onto the second as well for Moses Sully as well, and now it's off there to Zach Lomax there onto the third there. And he'll try to play the ball there to Jacob Lillard as well, and onto the right there to Francis Sono to Raviala, and now it's off there to Michael Milo, and they're going nowhere here once again. The Dragons, and they're going to be tackling the onto the 40 there as well, and it's going to be Sullivan who is going to punt it as well, and it's going to be Tisanu. You know, he's been great there on the kick returns as well so far, and he'll take the onto the first now, and it's off to Ewan Aiken there as well onto the second there, and they're going to stop the play as well, and Ewan Aiken there will play the ball there to Amon, and now it'll go off there to Kenneth Bromwich as well, and he'll play the ball there to Jeremy Mosh King. So off to Milford. Now it's going to be off there to just Bromwich there. I believe it was. Um, Mosh King off to Isaiah Katoa as well. Off from the rubber there, and now it's going to be Rabiella there as well. Off from the first there, and now it's going to be a moan. So no, Zach Lomax who will take the onto the second as well. It's going to be Little who will pass there onto on the third here. I believe to Matthew guy there, and now it's going to be onto the fourth here from Francis Molo, and now Jack Lil, and it's off there to Jack DeBellin, and it's going to be a penalty there to the Dragons there for being 10 meters offside there as well, and yeah, well, they're trying to rush up as much as possible here. The Dolphins as well, you know, they've been keeping them onto the four there in the last couple of sets as well. After they scored against them, so yeah, Moses Hilly, he'll pass it there on onto Jacob Lillard as well, and now it's going to go off there to Milok Masila as well, and off to Jack DeBellin as well, and off to Miner, and now off there to Tyrone Salone as well, and now off to Jack Lillard as well. I don't have there as well, and a shot ball there to Mine, and off there to I believe Jack Bird as well onto the third here, and now it's off there off to Salone, and off there now from Zach Lomax. And Tessinu will pick up the ball as well from the loose ball there. And it will be Taco Zero there. It's going to be Isaiah Katoa as well to you and Aiken there onto the first here. And he'll play the ball there to Marshall King as well. And onto the right there. And it's going to be six again here as well for the Dolphins here. And he'll play the ball there to Jeremy Marshall King as well. And off to Milford. And off to Kenny Bromwich there as well. Onto the second as well, and he'll play the ball there to Jeremy Marsh King as well, and off to Kenneth Bromwich as well onto the third here, and he'll play the ball there. And now Katoa, Nick Rim there, and off the Tessanute as well, who was trying to burst through the gap as well, and he's going to be met up there from Ben Millock, Marcelo there as well, and now it's going to go off there to just Robinson as well, onto the 50 as well, and he'll play the ball there to Jake. Off there to Joe Marshkin as well, which he grubbers to absolute nobody as well, and there is no kick chases there up for grabs as well as all been blocked there throughout the Dragons defense as well, and yeah, a little bit of poor decision as well from Jeremy Moshkin as well, and he could have done something a little bit much more better as well for his kick chases there to chase on there as well. So he had a great a crack at it, Mosh King, and yeah, it didn't execute the well as well. But Salone, well, a very poor kick there from his in goal area there as well. And it's going to be a penalty there to the Dolphins as well. So both sides they're starting to be a little bit sloppy here in the first half here as well. So, well, the Dolphins here, they're going to tap and go here on the Dragons 10 here. It's going to be Marsh King as well, who's going to pass the ball there to Michael Waller there. So oh shit. I don't know who number 10 was again. Sorry, my bad. And now it's up there to Mushkin as well. And off to Tessanu there, who was trying to find his way around the Dragons' defense as well, onto the third there as well. And now it's going to be off there to Cody Nicaragua as well. And it's going to be Herman SCS there as well. Onto the fourth as well, and it's going to be Tessanu there as well, who will offload there back there to Cody Nicaragua as well and off to Isaiah Katona as well. And now it's off there to Milford there from the grubber kick as well, which it will force Matthew Peacock there as well from the kick chase there from Jermaine Sucker as well to pin him down there on his own in goal area as well and to win themselves there a goal line dropper here. The Dolphins. So here they come, the Dragons here, I thought they were getting a short, but they're going to take up there right next to the 40, and now the Dolphins here they'll get tackled here on the first here, on the third there. Now it's going to be just Roach there, who will take the onto the second as well on Dragons 20 as well. And now it's going to be Mosh King, and now Isaiah Arkaton as well, and onto Connie Lemon there as well. Onto the second here, Control there. Off to Marshall King as well, and now it's going to be off there to Herman SCS there as well, who was trying to offload there as well, but unfortunately he will knock on the board there as well. So now it's going to be the Dragons boys as well on 20 as well. Salone, Amon, and off to Francis Mollard as well onto the third there, and it's going to be Jacob Lillard as well, and onto the right there to Jack Bird there, onto the fourth there, and now it's going to be the charge up there from Jack DeBellin as well onto the fifth there, and now it's going to be Jacob Lillard there off there to Michael Moller there onto the fifth last as well. And now it's going to be James Sullivan there with a great punt there, all the way there to Cody Nick Raymond as well. He will take there on his 20 as well, and a great tackle there being covered up there from Toby Couchman there as well, who has just came off the bench as well. By the way, I believe he came on there for Michael Molo. I think for Francis Molo, I believe as you and Aiken there will take it on to the fourth as well. And now out of dominant half as well, John Marshall King. He's trying to step up here onto Jack Lewis level here as well. And yeah, it's gonna be a high ball as well. It's gonna be Jermaine Sarko who's gonna score on his milestone game as well on his 200 there as well. And what a moment there for Jermaine Sarko on his 200th there as well. So his 100th there. My bad. Sorry about that. And Jermaine Sarko was scored there onto the fourth there as well. And well, the Finns they're going up here as the Dolphins they get to response as well, and they'll score under the post as well, and kick to come here. Oh, they're playing simply the best from the try scoring replay here. Okay, well that's something special to tribute to Tina Turner as well, and yeah, 4 points to six there. The yeah the milestone man. Yeah. All right, still waiting for the kick to come here, lads. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 6-all. Just gonna wait for Jermaine Sarko to kick his own goal over there as well, and will kick his first ever goal there and his 100th there as well. If he does get this, which I'm pretty sure he will, and he gets it, and he will score his first ever goal there as well in his 100th game here. Saka in his 100th gets himself a meat pie on the high ball. Yes, amazing, and yeah, he had to step up. He had to step up as well as Tessanu was taking most of the meters there from the kick returns as well, and Jermaine Saka he really needed to come in as well on to the kick chases as well, and that's what he did as well. He pressured onto who was it again against the Dragons? I believe it was onto um, I forgot, but yeah, Jermaine Sarko, a great kick chase there as well, and yeah, a great kick there as well. I believe from Isaiah Katoa as well, and that's going to be Ewan Aiken there, who is going to go absolutely just know it as well onto the second there, and now it's going to be Mark Nichols there, who is going to take it on to the third as well, and now it's going to be Marshall King as well, who's going to take it there onto the fourth as well, onto the right here. Now it's going to be Marshall King as well, and off to Tessanu there, and off to I'm sorry. Oh, I'm just tired. There's gonna be six again as well, and off there from a lock there, Ray Stone, and now it's off there, and a great tackle there from Ben Masilla and Jayan Sullivan in there as well. And it's going to be Jerome Wallace there, who was going to charge into the middle as well, but won't get himself over there as well. And he'll play the ball there to Mushkin as well. And the short ball there to Mark Nichols and the Dolphins in front of him as well. As Mark Nichols, he comes off the bench there. And Mark Nichols, he dives him over there as well. And well, the Dolphins they will go in front there by 4 and kick the company once again. So the Dolphins here they're jumping back here quite quickly as well. So a little bit of crazy and also unexpected fast scoring pacing mid scoring game here so far. But it looks like it might be a high scoring game the way it's going at the moment as well. So yeah, kick to come, and we'll just have to wait and see. I'm pretty sure that Osaka is going to get this, and he won't miss it for sure. So Jermaine Osaka will get himself the goal kick there as well, and he will get it, and he'll make it 12 points to 6. And there you go, 12 points to 6, and it's game on here, KO Stadium here. So it's going to be the Dolphins here who's going to take it there from the kick return as well. And on to the first here. Yep, yeah, Josh Kerr will be a Dolphin in 2024, who is just come off the bench as well for the Dragons there in number 17. And Mark Nichols there will pass the ball there to Kenneth Brunch as well onto the fourth here, and he'll play the ball there to Joey Mushkin as well, and onto the left there to Kenneth Brunch as well, and it's going to be a penalty there as well for the Dolphins there, and well they're going to kick it there to touch as well. And Jack DeBellin concedes a penalty as well. What? Wait, hang on a sec. So, like, hang on a sec. Hang on. We are back here as well. Sorry about the long break as well. I just had to deal with a couple of things as well, personally, and yeah. Now Dragons on 10 as well. There was a fight there with Sully. I don't know who else was fighting them with Sully there. So, but Tisnu will luckily grab the grubber there as well from Sullivan, and it's going to be appealing as well from offside inside the 10. And now it's going to be the Dolphins here who are going to kick it to touch as well from Isaiah Katoa as well. And let's see how much he finds it. They're not the greatest touch finder there as well from Isaiah Katoa. He finds it on the 30 there, and then he'll tap, and then it's going to be Ewan Aiken there will tap a go there as well, and will get himself over the 40 there. And now it's going to be Kenny Branch there, who will get up there onto the second there. Sorry, no, Lemonu. My bad. It's going to be Mush King. Off there to Toby Couchman. I think he's number 16. No, 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 no. Hang on a sec. No, no. Number 16 is who is number 16 again for the Dolphins or from the bench? I just forgot him. Fuck. Anyways, and now it's going to be Lemelu. He's going to offload the ball there back to Milford, and he'll take it onto the fifth last as well. It's going to be off there to Moshkin as well. It's going to be Isaiah Katoa with the bomb here, and it's going to be taken well there from Raviala there onto the first. It's going to be Ewan Aiken. Anticipating are going to cover up there as well, and Thomas Salone who will take it there on to the second as well, and he'll quickly play the ball there to Michael Molo. Sorry, no, to believe that is for number 12. That's Ben Bella. And now it's going to be Josh Kerr who is going to take that on to the fifth last as well. But it's going to be a very sloppy play as well. And now it's going to go off there to Matt guy there, but it's gonna be picked up there from Cody Nicarima there as well. And it's gonna be Tisanu there as well, who's going to get there from the second as well, and he'll play the ball there to Isaiah Katoa as well. Off there to Ewan Naked as well. Onto the third, and he'll play the ball there to Jeremy King as well. Out of Dami Harvey as well. It's going to be picked up here. No, it'll be touching from the Dragons, and it's going to be a knock on here from Ravella as he was trying to at least catch the ball there. And Shokolon is starting to go on as well, and yeah, that's unlucky there as well. To Ravella there to get the ball there slipped out of his hands as well, and the Dolphins were taking there from the scrum feed as well, and yeah, it's going to be Isaiah Katoli, who will play onto the scrum as well, and he's going to pass the ball as well to Bregoli there onto the first there. Now it's going to be an error there as well, as Bregoli has losing the ball into the tackle, and the Dragons will get onto the scrum here as well, as there is a couple of seconds as well. I don't know who got Simbins there, but for the Dragons, he's about to come back on. Jack Burr, who got Simbin. And there you go. Jack DeBellin we'll take it there on to the first as well, and he'll play the ball there to Jack Little there as well, and up to Josh Kerr there, and now it's up to Jack Bird, who was just coming back there from the sin bin as well. Now it's gonna be Jack Little there. He sprints out dummy half. Holy shit! What a dummy half run there from Jack Little there as well, and he tries to offload there back to Josh Kerr. It's gonna be six again, and now they're gonna pass on there from a short ball there from Josh Kerr, and he'll put on a short ball there, I believe, to Jack Bird, who has knocked on the ball, unfortunately. And yeah, some great stuff there from Jacob Little. Wow. And now the Dolphins fans are shell bullshit, as it's going to be a knock on there from Cody Nicaragua there as well. So it looks like they're going to uh, have a knock on there from the Dolphins and no play advantage there as what they're going for. But I mean, the referee did say it was still play on, so I could imagine that it was a little bit bullshit there as well. So yeah, but the Dragons here will take it there also from the Dolphins team as well. So a couple of tough calls going against the Dolphins into this match here. I'll say as Dragons here. Oh, and they give themselves over here as well from Toby Couchman there, and Toby Couchman will score there as well, and we'll make it 18 points to 10 here, and a great ball there from Jacob Lua there once again. Jacob Lua has been absolutely just amazing, and he's winning the hooker there as well over Jeremiah King as well, and he's making a big statement, against his matchup there as well on why he is such full of talent as well, and the culture changed there as well. Ever since he has came from the Dragons, sorry, for the Dragons, his mindset and the plays that he makes there, he's just beyond a next level here. But they are still 80 points to 10 down here as well. But yeah, the Dragons they're still in this and they're fighting quite hard. So it's still anyone's game. So we still don't know like how this game is going to end here as well. And that's why it's going to be such a high scoring game still in the second half as well. So this game is it's still gonna be crazy and plenty of flares and some weird and odd calls going against the Dolphins' way there in the first half. So yeah, but the Dolphins are still up by six though. So the Dolphins they hang on there as well. But the Dragons they start off there quite incredibly good there by position wise as well, and just got in Jack Bird and Ben Francis Muller there involved in as well, and Amone, he did try to get himself a try as well, all thanks to Jacob Lewis as well, from his dummy half runs there. And I gotta say, Jacob Lewis has possibly been the best man, possibly in this match as well, despite being 6 points down here against the Dolphins. I gotta say, Jack Lil, he is exposing the Dolphins' defense quite badly there as well. And yeah, wow, he is out of his world at the moment. For what I will describe Lil's performance in the first half, I'm quite impressed there from Jacob Lil. And yeah, I said it at the start of the season. I said that Jacob Lil will be possibly the top 50 hooker or top 10 hooker in the NRL this season, and he's not far from it. So the bold prediction for me at the beginning of the season, before I changed my mind on it, yeah, it wasn't far off from it. So I wasn't you know yeah, the far off from getting that correct. So yeah, wow. That's quite surprising. So yeah, I'm quite proud that he's been going good so far at the Dragons, and playing him, much more minutes as well. And we haven't even seen Mbai come on there as well. So yeah, well, it looks like the Mbai once he comes on into the second half as well, which I don't even know why he's in the side as well today. Sorry, no, tonight. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the second half. So, yeah, but I don't know what to expect here in the second half. He has been all over the shop as well for both sides. But for mostly some controversial calls against the Dolphins as well. I gotta say. So, yeah, it's given the Dragons a couple of momentum there as well to get back into the game as well. So yeah, I just feel like the Dolphins there have been ripped off there a little bit hard as well from the referee, and yeah, well, hopefully Wayne Bennett can do justice there for the boys there as well, and to escape those controversial calls that are going to go against his weight as well throughout possession wise, and yeah. Um, we'll see what happens. But yeah, Jermaine Sacco, great kick, chases it as well. Cody Nicarima has not been bad there as well. A fullback there so far. Joey Mosh King has also not been a bad there, and yeah, Tessanu has been going quite strong there. Onto the kick returners there as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the second half there as well. But yeah, the full pack as well. Just coming off the bench there for Gerald Wallace there and Mark Nichols as well were absolutely just amazing as well. Getting the first tries it off from the forward pack as well, and yeah, we'll see what happens in the second half. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna be halftime here as well. Sorry if I just breaked up there as well. Next Wednesday night, State of Origin game one, play at LA Oval. Yes, it is. It is the Queensland Maroons or or however you want to pronounce them, are going to be hosting it there against the New South Wales Blues as well. And yeah, I'm expecting Blues beating there as well from us. And yeah, Queensland's back line is just going to get absolutely just battered, and it's not going to be um, an easy night there for the Maroons as well. So we'll see what happens there. But anyways, it's halftime here between the Dolphins and the Dragons, and so far it is judging by the first half. Even though the Dragons are kind of are close to them there as well with momentum with a few of silly causes there as well. It is fins up there at the moment there as well. So yeah, I will see you all there in the second half there as well. we are back here into the second half as well, between the Dolphins and the St. George Illawarra Dragons as well. And so far it is fence up as well, by 18 points to 12 here, as they are leading it by 6 points as well, as they march on onto the field as well at KO Stadium as well. And well, this is the first ever broadcast game here at KO Stadium as well, I believe. Sorry about that. And yeah, Dolphins here back onto the field here and waiting here for kickoff as well from the Dragons. I don't know why the broadcast just pans through um, the walkout here from the Sheds is so late as well. But anyways, they're about to kick off here on the second half as well. As they do, here we go. Now it's off there to Isaiah Gatola as well. Onto the first there. Off there from Jesse Bromwich there. And now it's off there to Tessie New. So no to Connie Lemon onto the third there. It's going to be Mark Nichols there as well. Off there to Kevin Bronch there. Onto the fourth there. He'll play the ball there. To Marsh King as well. And it's going to be off there to number 16 there. And now it's off to Terrell Sloan there, and he'll take it there onto his 20 there, onto the first there, and now it's going to be a moan there and a charge and run there from, I believe that is Francis Molo there, or I think no, that's Michael Molo. Now it's going to be Raviala there, onto the third there. He'll play the ball there to Jacob Little there, but now they're going to win himself a penalty as well for holding on there for too long there as well. And they'll kick it quickly there to touch as well. The Dragons from the 40, but the wind is just blowing back as well. And Lomax there will play onto the Dolphins half as well. And now it's off there from Amon, off there to Jack Bird there, onto the first there. He'll play the ball there to Jack Lure there. And now it's off there to Amon as well, onto the second there. And it's off there to Sully, out of dummy half as well. Great dummy half runner from Moses Sully, as he goes all the way just outside of the Dolphins 10 as well. And now it's off there to Jack DeBellin there, onto the fourth there. And now it's off there to Lil. And now it's off to Moan. And now off to Jack Bird there. And the Dolphins defense is just fatiguing it earlier. And I don't understand why. Now it's off to Moan. And a great kick as well. And now Matthew Guy there will try to chase it down. And they're trying to get him there, Saka. But Saka misses two plays there, but he will still be targeted there as well, and will go nowhere to go there, out from his in goal area there as well, and it will be Moses Sully. So no, it will be Figai and Jacob Little, who will shut him down there as well, and will block his path there. And now it's gonna be a goal line dropper there from the Dolphins there. Still waiting on them. Okay, and now Katoa there will kick it very long there, over the 40. Now it's going to be Fear Guy off to Josh Kerr there, onto the first there. And he'll play the ball there to Lil. Off there to Isaiah Katoa as well, onto the second there. And he'll play the ball there for Lil Salone. And off to Zach Lomax there, onto the third there. It's going to be Jacob Lure there. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a penalty as well. No, they're going to say play on here. It's Marshall King. He tackles on Jack Lou there. He shuts him down there, but Zach Lomax will take it there on the fifth last year as well. Little and off to Sullivan there as well. It's gonna be a grubber kick as well. It's gonna be touches from Mark Nichols, and he'll play the ball there to Isaiah Katoda as well, and it'll be off there to Tessanu there as well onto the second here, and he'll play the ball there. Now off to Brinker Lee there, and it'll be off there to Jermaine Osaka there as well. Onto the third there as well, and now it's going to be, I believe, who's this on to the fourth here? Brinker Lee onto the fifth now, and now will be Herman Sono Herman SSE off to Marshall King there. It's gonna be punted there from Zaya Katoda as well. Sono from Milford, my bad, and now it's gonna be Moses Silly there. Who will go over the 30 there as well. Onto the second there, it's gonna be Terrell Salone there. Will come out of double half there as well, and will be tackled there over the 40 there as well. Onto the third as well. And now it's gonna be Jagaloo there, who will carry himself over the halfway line as well. Onto the fourth as well, and now he's going to play the ball there to Jagaloo as well, and now it's off there to Sullivan, and we'll take it there on to the fifth last as well, and we'll play the ball there to Jagaloo as well, and off to Ben Murdoch Masila there. I don't know what the Dragons will try and do there on the last tackle there as well, but it will be Dolphins play the ball as well on the 20 as well from F Milford there, and now it's going to be onto the first here, Tessanu there. Now it's going to be Ewan Aiken, who will take it there on to the second as well. And he'll play the ball there to Marshall King as well. And now it's going to be onto the third here, Marshall King here. So no, just Bromwich, my bad. And we'll just give it onto the 40 there. And now it's off there to Ray Stone onto the fourth there. And now it's going to be Anthony Milford there off to Kenneth Bronch there onto the fifth Lassie, and he'll play the ball there to Jeremy Marshall King there as well, and off to Anthony Milford as well, off from the high ball there to Reviala, and he'll try to break himself as well, and he's going to be tackled there from Ewan Aiken there as well. So the Dolphins the rush up here on the Dragons backline as well, and now they will shut down on Zach Lomax as well, onto the second as well. Or is that 10 meters inside his wall? But it's going to be a play on here. It'll be Lil there, off from a barge there from Sullivan, I believe it was, or was that Jack Bird? I think that was Jack Bird onto the fourth there, and that's going to be fifth last here, and now they'll go high here now for Tessanu as well, and how is he going to go from here as well? He will just wrap himself onto the 20 as well, and now it's going to be Ewan Nakin will get tackled there onto the second as well. Then it's going to be Brinker Lee who will take it there on to the third as well. Cody Nicarima there will get tackled there onto the fourth as well. So no, Mark Nichols onto the fourth as well. It's going to be Isaiah Katoa there off the Tukoni Lemu there as well. Will get tackled there onto the fifth last there as well. And now it's going to be Anthony Milford there, who was going to put on the high ball there as well. Off there to Matthew guy there, and now he's going to be taken down there from Jermaine Osaka there as well, and will be tackled there onto the first there as well, and off there to Moses Sully there as well, onto the second as well, and he'll play the ball there. Now off to the moment, and it's going to be a charge and run there onto the third here. I believe from Francis Moller there as well, and that's going to be Zach Lomax there will get tackled there onto the fourth as well, and he'll play the ball there to Jacob Lewis there. Now it's off there to Lomax there once again onto the fifth and last here, and now it's off to Lewis there. And now it's going to be Sullivan who will put on the punt there for Cody Nicarima there as well. And now he will take it there from the 10 and is trying to go around as well. And he finds space as well. And he's through. What does he have as well? He's got some support as well for Kenny Bromwich as well, and he will go over the high-fi line as well in the first. And that's going to be Milford, who will break one ankle and will get himself down there onto the second as well. It's going to be Connie Lemon there as well, out of Diamond Half there, I believe as well. Off to Church of Bromwich as well. Now it's off to Mosh King, and then off to number 16. I don't know what's his name again, but it's going to be uh, Katoy, and off to Milford, and now off to Kim Roche, and now off to the draw pass there to Jermaine Sarkis as well, and that will be his hat trick there as well. And on his 100th game as well, he will score 22 points to 12 as well, and he'll get his hat trick there as well, I believe, on his 100th there as well. And yeah, Cody Nicarima there, as he was trying to find some spaces there as well. The Dragons, I don't know why they didn't shut down Cody Nicarima as well and just try to at least rush him down as well. But yeah, they just let him through as well, and they just got exposed. And it just looks like that fatigueness throughout the attack is just letting the Dragons fuel down as well throughout defense there. So yeah, Jermaine Sacco gets himself over there as well, and he'll get himself his hat trick there, I believe, there on his 100th there. Sorry, no, that's his double. My bad. So yeah, are you going to watch the A League Grand Final on Sunday when Melbourne City play against Central Coast Mariners? Oh, Sunday. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was on a Saturday night. Okay. Now it is at Combank Stadium. Um, on Sunday. So this Sunday? No, it's on. No, it's not on this Sunday, right? I believe it's the Sunday. I believe it's next Sunday. I believe. If it's this Sunday, then like I don't think I can go because I'm very busy this weekend. But if it's next weekend, potentially, so we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah. Well, first I got to figure out on how to get the tickets as well before it gets sold out as well. So I'll just have to wait and see. So yeah. Now Isaiah Catilda as well. Off to Josh Bronze there. Onto the first there. And he'll play the ball there to Isaiah Catilda as well. Now it's off there on to the right there to number 16 there as well. Now it's off there from the dummy half there as well. From sorry, Saturday night. Sorry, man. I can't do Saturday nights next Saturday. Because I so no. Wait, this week. Wait, this week. If it's this week, then no, it is on Saturday night. This week I think. Yeah, it is. Yeah, bro. I can't do Saturday night. This week. I got like a wedding to attend to, bro. So yeah, I can't do that, man. I don't know why they're doing it on a Saturday. To be honest, I think it will be much more better to do it on a Sunday. To be fair, on a Sunday, I really do miss it. Do you follow any team in the AFL? Yes, I do. I follow the Sydney Swans, as they did get themselves a win over North Melbourne. I believe recently, but I don't really watch the much AFL. I haven't really watched like AFL since like in 2 years. So yeah, I'm not really into the AFL to be honest. But sometimes when it comes to final times, I watch a bit of highlights and this and there. I'll watch the grand final, if I can. I mean, I haven't watched like a grand final AFL since the Melbourne Demons and who was it again? The Melbourne Demons and the bloody who else? Fucking I forgot the names, but Melbourne Demons and who was it? Melbourne Demons and I forgot the other team who was faced up against them, but I don't think it was Richmond. Oh, it was yes, the Western Bulldogs. Yes, it was the Melbourne Demons and the Western Bulldogs. I believe was the last time I watched the AFL grand final there as well. So yeah, now it's off there to Michael Moller there onto the fourth here. I also forgot to change the scoreline there as well. My bad. Sorry. My bad. Okay. Sorry. Don't yell at me in the comment section there below, or sorry, no, in the live chat. Sorry, I'm just all over the shop as well. I'm just so sleepy, man. So bloody tired from work today, man. So I do apologize if my brain is all over is all over the place as well. I'm just well and truly fatigued as well. Jermaine Sarko, he makes an offer there away to Drew Marsh King, but they said it's going to be forward or wait, what's going on here? So he was in front of the play of the ball here. Jeremy Marshall King is saying, wait, what's going on here? What? Wait, hang on a sec. Wait. Oh, he wasn't behind the rock when they played the ball. Okay. Oh, well, that's a very stupid penalty there to concede. Yeah. Well, oh dear. Well, that's a bludger.